Everyone, welcome back. So now the guys are almost finished with the pouring and we're just going to talk to Raymond. He's actually pulling up shortly, I think. And we're going to learn more about this beautiful property, this wonderful dream home, all the fixtures, what we can expect in the next coming weeks, and all the things that just makes projects like these so interesting. So let's see how far Raymond is. I think he's coming up. Shortly, he's on his way. He's here. Morning, Raymond. Hi. Doing all right. Supervising until you got here.
That's good. So is it going so far?
Well, looks good. The guys are basically finished. We saw all of the trucks, learned everything there is to know about pouring and all the prep work that needs to be done before it happens.
Right.
So I guess right now they're doing the balance, or balancing, I guess is what one of the guys explained to me that happens after the pouring. They get, whatever finishing amount they need just to touch up. But so far it looks great. As well as the pouring and everything. So now I want to know what else is going on with this project.
Alright, so basically we are on our first floor.
Okay.
No. So this floor is gonna carry 2 ensuite bedrooms. And then there's a half of an open to below 22 feet floor to ceiling section for living area. And then after that it's just the main level. And for this project, the entire main level is the master.
Right.
Alright. So I'm actually going to give you a little bit of details in terms of rendering so you can sort of see what the finished product looks like.
Right.
Alright.
In total it's 3-4 stories?
It's 6 levels.
6 levels, right? Okay.
Because pretty much it's sort of funny to say, but this lot was pretty much what they consider the worst lot in the housing
Really?
scheme. Right. So it was the steepest, it was the most unattractive, it was wooded and hilly terrain and so on. So we came in and we took our time kind of carve this one out. Alright, so we're gonna get some shots from done films, hopefully a little later on, so you'll be able to see like the areas for the swimming pool. So the pool is really basement 2, the pool level, right?
Right.
So on the pool level, you have the swimming pool, you have a sunken seating area, there's a spa, and there's also a bar shelf for the pool, right? And there's also a bar, right? Entertainment. So it's really...
It has everything.
Yeah, it's different.
It is the ideal dream home.
Definitely.
Right?
Definitely. Clients love it. So that's basement 2.
Right.
So on basement 1, we have one of the 5 bedrooms en suite. We have the laundry room. On that level, we also have a theater.
Right.
We have a gym, and we have a steam room on that level as well.
Wow.
And then we have a lounge area with a bar again. Trust me, it's different.
This is definitely
different.
a different one. It looks amazing.
So,
envisioning it.
Right, so that's basement 1. And then now on ground floor, we have the 2-car garage.
Which is right there.
Which is right there.
Right.
We have the kitchen. The kitchen has 3 sinks, so that just gives you an idea of how sophisticated the kitchen is going to be. There's a pantry as well. And there is also that lower level of the 22 feet floor to ceiling living area, right?
So big doors, big windows, everything.
Ridiculous.
I love it.
Ridiculous. And on that level also there's a half bath powder room, and there's also a bedroom on that level. And of course, on all these levels that I'm talking about, there's an elevator.
I was about to ask, so there's an elevator to take
Right.
you from one amazing section to the next.
Continuous.
Love it.
Continuous. So the clients can literally wake up, step into the elevator on the upper level, which is really the 5th level, the master suite, right? And then just head on down to any floor they wish to head down to. That is it. That I go on.
It's amazing. And so how long is this one going to take?
All right, so this project, it's roughly about 10,000 square feet. So
Right.
it's not for the faint heart. We are looking into like another year and a half.
But we're not rushing, right? We want to take our time, make sure we do everything time
but
and then get
the
it
idea
done.
is that within the next 2 months, we want to finish getting the frame of the building up.
Okay.
Because this house is going to be very particular when it comes to finishes.
Okay.
And I must tell you this, clients have already started shopping. So the theater chairs, they are all locked in storage in Florida. You understand? Just as an example, some of the tiles that we're going to be using here are 4 feet by 8 feet.
It's big.
Floor tiles.
Huge.
Different. You get me? The curtain wall, which is of glass, that is also on its way from overseas.
Okay.
You get me? So it's a lot.
It's a lot,
a very
but it looks,
sophisticated project.
it is sophisticated, and this view
I know.
is
And people may say I'm joking, but on a good day you can see Cuba. Right?
Where's Cuba?
Done films, come. Tell me if you can see. Just zoom and tell me if you can see Cuba over here. So, because I saw it one day, you know, a little island out there. Especially for the cruise ships. When the cruise ships come in, beautiful. Right? Because in Discovery Bay, we are uniquely located on that corridor for the cruise ships.
Right.
Right? So between Montego Bay and Ocho Rios, like pretty much every day. Right? And of course, you know, Puerto Rico Beach is right down here. The weather is unbelievable.
It's so cool. You're
Trust
seeing
me.
greenery. The wind is nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's a great
Awesome.
location. And to think you're saying that this was the worst lot?
Yeah, this was the worst lot. So because and we will show like some images of what it was before.
Right.
But most people never understood or thought it possible that a house could even be built on the lot, let alone the style of the house that we're building. All right.
So it took some serious vision and creativity to kind of get it.
Creativity, engineering, some serious design work. You understand? And of course, client input has been exceptional.
Right.
Because it's their dream home. So they have sort of led the way in terms of detailing what it is that they want.
Right.
So all these different elements that I mentioned, it is not Ruban come up and say, oh, we're going to put these in. You get what I'm saying?
It's a collaboration,
Totally.
and it's a very
Totally.
synergetic relationship
Totally.
between you and the client.
Totally.
I love it.
And of course, as you know, over 90% of our clients are based overseas. You get what I'm saying? So the idea is that this project will, and it has already started.
Right.
This project is going to shake things up. Shake things up. Shake up things. Big time. Pour is complete. Tomorrow we're going to be starting laying blocks. Same time.
Same
You
time.
know, yeah. So we're pushing. We had some rains for the last couple of days, so we're trying to make the most of the weather that we have now. It's beautiful today. Beautiful.
And how long? Well, you know, I was learning that, you know, to prevent cracking and everything, we have to keep the area up there moist and whatnot. But realistically, usually, how long does it take to even dry?
All right. So the concrete, we refer to it as curing, right? So 21 days is the period that we say, okay, we leave the props in place, right, for 3 weeks.
Okay.
Especially for our buildings, because we span unusually wide.
Right.
So we have 30-foot spans that we do. So we even have to take more precaution than the average person. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Or than the
right.
average builder.
Right.
But 21 days for the curing,
Mm-hmm.
which is 3 weeks. But like I said, that doesn't stop us from starting our block lane tomorrow morning, first thing.
Right.
You get me? We keep the decking wet
Mm-hmm.
pretty much for the first 7 days.
Okay. 7 days.
And that is relative to the weather. Because if the rains that we were getting for the last week persists, would actually not be required to wet it.
Right, because it's getting
Because
wet.
of the rain, right? Every morning, every afternoon, and every evening. Right.